Okay, I'm back. Here's one of the pieces. You see I did some basic, blocked out the brick, highlight a little bit, then went in with a Freakflex black tint to accentuate the depths of the, the separation of the brick, and also use that as a fix for overspray. You can see it adds a nice shade and doesn't, it's not opaque. It still needs a little more touch up, but you can see how the mud brown effects. Some of the overspray kind of makes it look nice on the broken tile. Looks like debris dust. And also I used a little bit of some of the gray overspray. Used some Createx clear brown, dark brown, and that it's a nice little, like almost an eraser. And it's not too harsh of a cover up, but it makes a nice fix, and it hides your mistakes really nicely. That is it for right now. I am going to take a break for a while, get back and start doing the detailing. Thanks for watching. Hey YouTube, this is David with Richter Scale Studios. You are looking at a in progress of my Sanctum Imperialis eBay bits project that I've been putting together. It's really base coated. A little bit of some shading's been done on the sidewalks, and a little bit of highlighting's been done on the walls. Remember, I used Russian uniform gray for model color, and I used Vallejo Undead Flesh for the dry brush highlighting to give a little pop to it. And you can see I have a couple the other eBay projects. It's another Assault on Blackreach Captain from eBay, and a bits I put together for, I think it's an Assault on Blackreach Orc, but he's got a different head, and I had to build a new portion of his power claw for him. Well, let's take a look around this. See the terracotta floors kind of popping. I took the US sand color that's on the walls, pulled it down to the floor, then dry brushed it with a Vallejo terracotta. And that is it for right now. The walls, nice and popped. I did like some pre-shading, you can see that in there, and some gray. Then I took it to like a stonewall gray, I believe, and highlighted it, and highlighted some of the rubble. Rubble's got to be done something more with it. And then the walking stones, I'm probably do some weathering powders on those to make those look more like a natural rock. And that's it for that update. I want to show you one other thing. I want to put some skulls and some dead skeletons and some dead Imperial Guardsmen in here. So I picked this up off of the internet from Wargames Factory. It's like 20 bucks for 30 skeletons, and they're great little plastic models. And I just wanted to show you, here's some legs, and here's a sprue I just picked up at my local Great Escape game shop in Sacramento for a unit of Imperial Guardsmen, and it's perfect. So you can do some mix and match skulls and maybe some green stuffing. It looks like decomposing bodies on your terrain, or make some objective pieces, maybe like a guy with a melted leg. And let's see, look here, there's the torso. Let's see this. Excuse my bad camera work. There's a torso and a torso. So those are actually pretty good. These are, let's see, 28 millimeter, 148 scale. They come with a ton of weapons. I'm going to probably put those on eBay. I'm not a fantasy player at all. Probably would be great for someone's conversions for another type of army for fantasy, or another type of war game in that genre. Well, that is it for right now. Hey YouTube, I'm back. Last night I had a little thought in my head about how I wanted to do the door. I did it real quick. I didn't catch it on video, but I want to give a quick explanation. What I did is I got some regular blue tape. I took the tackiness off it and run it off my work table on and off a couple times. Burnished it around the door very carefully with a clay sculpting stick out of the metal part, and also the little clay shaper on the other thing, just to get in there nice and tight. Looks like it in there got a really good job. Kept everything clean. Before I even masked it, though, I hit it with some dull coat just to protect the paint, just in case some of the adhesive pulls the paint off. And it looks like it did pretty flawlessly. Then I went in over the Russian uniform green for model color, and I took the Patriot. I didn't do any fancy thing. Put a little bit of black paint in, thinned it down with some golden airbrush medium, and got it really low pressured and did a little bit of pre-shading around the wings. You can see there, around under the eagle heads and all those little indentions, and try to get a little bit going on in there. Then I came in, thinned out some game color bright bronze, and then airbrushed it on. Nice thin even coat, and that's what I came up with. And then let that dry a little bit. I made up my own wash. This is from Secret Weapon, not Secret, well, it's not Secret Weapon, I think they use the same recipe, but from Les. I used his recipes, came up with my own little mix here of, this is an ounce bottle of the wash, and mixed in that acrylic ink. I got 40 drops of black, 40 drops of sepia. It's a slightly darker than Devlin Mud. It's almost a black, but it's still got a little bit of the earth tones into it. And then I mixed that down with the alcohol water mix, and did a really light airbrushing wash of that to give a little tone it down the shininess. Still a little bit too shiny, but I'm still doing some more work. I'm probably gonna do a gloss coat on this, and then do an oil wash over the whole building, and that'll take it down even further, bring out some more of the detail, especially like I'm looking forward to getting that script out on those scrolls. And that is it for right now. Thanks.